Tony Blair has urged Labour leadership candidates to concentrate on winning elections rather than coming up with ways to trend on Twitter. The former Prime Minister also told the three remaining hopefuls they should not engage in a culture war over transgender rights by signing pledges on the issue, and admitted any one of them would be a significant improvement on Jeremy Corbyn. Speaking this morning at King's College in London, Blair vowed to keep his own preferred candidate close to his chest out of fear of doing them damage, he told the audience this morning. In his strongest intervention yet in the race to succeed Mr Corbyn, the former leader said the party would need a head-to-toe renewal to win power again. "We can be clear and radical and still in the centre," argued Mr Blair, who led New Labour for 13 years. With his wife Cherie Blair and youngest son Leo watching on, he said the party had too often been a failure as a competitor at elections, following its streak of 4 election losses in a row. Touching on a host of topics during a session to mark Labour's 120th anniversary, he dismissed talk of Labour campaigning to rejoin the European Union, and called for a progressive coalition with Liberal parties. Asked about the leadership contest, Mr Blair said that whoever wins the race out of Shadow Brexit Secretary Sir Keir, Lisa Nandy and Shadow Business Secretary Rebecca Long-Bailey would be a significant improvement on the outgoing Mr Corbyn. The Islington North MP announced he was stepping down after leading the party to its worst election defeat since 1935 at the December poll. Mr Blair said, "I don't want to damage anyone by supporting them, so I have made up my mind that I am not going to give an opinion on which candidate. I think whatever happens there is going to be a significant improvement." The Remain backer said the next leader should not campaign to rejoin the EU and predicted Boris Johnson was facing very tough trade talks with Brussels. "No, you just can't, I'm afraid," he said, when asked about a bid to reconcile with the bloc. "In the long term, who knows? The Tories will own Brexit whatever happens, and I think you've got to give it a chance to be done. If the government really wants to diverge significantly from European regulation, then I think they will have a very tough negotiation." When quizzed on Sir Keir's plans for a Prevention of Military Intervention Act, the PM responsible for sending British troops into Iraq in 2003 said he was not getting into that. He also called on Labour to avoid getting into what he dubbed a culture war on trans rights, urging the next leader not to sign up to the 12-point pledge card issued by the Labour Campaign for Trans Rights, LCTR. The pledge card, already backed by Wigan MP Ms Nandy and Ems. For more on this story, visit the news article link.